Hello, my friends. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, a place where we explore the beauty of mathematics by solving very interesting math problems. In this episode, we have one on the board. Let's go through it together. We are asked to find the value of x in this equation. Without wasting much of our time, let's solve it. Solution. These terms, this, and this are undergoing multiplication. I'm going to leverage from one of the qualities of multiplication we refer to as the commutative properties of multiplication. What it simply means is that if you have A times B, it's the same thing with B times A. So the order in which you place multiplying terms is irrelevant. The answer will still be the same. So I'm going to leverage on that property to rearrange this original equation that we have. So what I'm going to get is x minus 1. Instead of x minus 2, I will bring this closer to x minus 1. I'll now have x minus 4. The next one is x minus 2. The one that follows it will be x minus 3. I'll close my bracket. I'm left with 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. This is a very important step in solving this problem. Remember in the thumbnail, I told you should solve it for less than 2 minutes. Yes, we can actually solve it for less than 2 minutes, but because we are explaining, mine will be longer than 2 minutes. But then, if we choose to go through the other route, by expanding everything, we are going to finally get the answer, but it's going to be complicated, and we are most likely to make mistake. Okay? So that other route is known as the brute force. So this one, we're going to apply intelligent assumptions, like the one that we've just done now. We just rearranged the equation and we got this. What we're going to do next is to multiply these first two terms, or multiply this and this. It will become x times this will give me x squared, x times minus 4 will give me minus 4x, minus 1 times x will give me minus x, minus 1 times minus 4 will give me plus 4. I'll close this bracket. I will multiply these two times 2. Open a bracket. X times x is x squared. X times minus 3 is minus 3x. Minus 2 times x is minus 2x. Minus 2 times minus 3 is plus 6. Plus 1 is equal to 0. So I can simplify this further. I will get x squared minus 4x minus x is minus 5x plus 4. I'll close this bracket. Let me see if we can simplify this further. Yes, it's possible. X squared minus 3x minus 2x is minus 5x plus 6, close the bracket, plus 1 is equal to 0. Having gotten to this point, remember the first trick we brought in was to rearrange the equation. We're also going to introduce another trick that will make our work very, very easy. And that will be to make an assumption. I will say, let y be equal to x squared minus 5x. If y is equal to x squared minus 5x, I'm going to rewrite this equation, but wherever I see x squared minus 5x, I'm going to put in y. So the equation becomes y plus 4 into bracket y plus 6 plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay? So we have now gotten an equation in a second variable y. So what I'm going to do now is to expand this. And if I expand it, let me just rule a line here, please. That I have some space. I will expand this equation. It becomes y times y is y squared, okay? Y times 6 is plus 6y. 4 times y is plus 4y. 4 times 6 is plus 24. Remember, there is a plus sign here. So plus there is a plus 1 here. So I'll add it here. This will be equal to 0. So let me simplify this resulting equation. It will become y squared plus 6y plus 4y is 10y. This will be plus 25 is equal to 0. I have a quadratic equation in terms of y. So let's solve the quadratic equation in terms of y, and let's see if we can factorize it. It looks like something that is factorizable, because if you check this last term, what are the two numbers that if we multiply together, we are going to get 25, and if we add together, we are going to get 10. Those two numbers will be 5 and 5. So this is a perfect square. This equation is a perfect square. For that reason, to factorize this one, y plus 5 into bracket y into bracket y plus 5 is equal to 0. This implies that y plus 5 is equal to 0, which means that y is equal to minus 5. So we have gotten an actual value for y. But remember, the original question did not ask us to look for y. Y is just a means to an end. So there is an equation that we have derived here where we say let y be equal to x squared minus 5x. So we're going to rewrite this equation, but now we know the actual value of y to be minus 5. So we're going to place in the actual value of y while writing this equation. It becomes minus 5 is equal to x squared minus 5x. If I move this minus 5 to the other side of the equation becomes x squared minus 5x plus 5 is equal to 0. So we have also derived a quadratic equation in terms of x. So we can now easily go ahead and solve for this quadratic equation and get the values of x. Then we must have answered the question. So let's conclude it. Let me clean the board. We are going to use the formula method, the quadratic formula method. So the formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. From this equation, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5, and c is equal to 5. So we are going to put in this value into our quadratic formula to solve for x. X will become equal to b is minus 5. If you bring it here, this becomes 5 plus or minus root of b squared will be minus 5 squared minus 4. A is 1 and c is 5 divided by 2. So let's go further. We'll have x is equal to 5 plus or minus root of 5 minus 5 squared is 25. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. This will be minus 20 divided by 2. Okay? From here, we'll have x is equal to 5 plus or minus root of 5 because 25 minus 20 is 5. This is divided by 2. So the values of x will be x is equal to 5 plus root 5 all over 2, or x is equal to 5 minus root 5 all over 2. So these are the values of x. X is either this or x is either this. We have solved the question. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give us a thumbs up and encourage us by subscribing to the channel because we are just starting. We are not going to fail you. And if you have other methods of solving this equation very fast, you can also drop it in the comment section so that we all learn. Thank you very much.